Hi, folks. This is Rick Doc Walker, the DOC.
This is John Kime, and you're listening to the Mess Hall with Rally Captain and Tailgate Ted.
What's going on, Rally? You ready for some of that good KC barbecue, man?
You know, Ted, I'm ready for some KC barbecue to put in people's mouths so that they can get off this pity party that they're on. You know, football is football, brother. And the fact of the matter is, should Kansas City win? Of course. But will they win? We don't know. We just don't know. I've been in games where we didn't have a chance and we won. And that's what I'm going to leave it at that. Let's get this show rolling.
I hear you, man. Today's been a tough one, right? It's Wednesday, the 22nd. We're recording this, and all I kept hearing about on the radio was Jayden's ribs and how he's injury prone and, just chalk the season up. It's over, just pack your bags. Who cares anymore? And it just, honestly, hearing about ribs made me hungry. It made me think about Kansas City. So I'm thinking, do I get some beef ribs? Do I get some pork ribs? Like, what do I do? I mean, you've been out there before. So I'm looking forward to, obviously, yeah, both. I mean, we're getting there on Saturday. So, have a smorgasbord one day and go for the next thing the next day.
That's right, brother.
Before we get into the game, I actually had some people asking. Actually, one guy said, I live in Kansas City. This is the first I'm hearing about a rally. It's like, okay, well, you should know that if there's an away game, obviously the rally captain's going to hold it down. So you saw I surprised you last week asking about the details of where it was. How about this week? Where we're going to be going hanging out?
I know where we're going to be going, but I can't read it because my screen's too small. So I always defer to you to read it. But I can tell you it's at Chicken and Pickle on the north side of Kansas City. And we got the venue, and we're going to have legends. We're going to have giveaways. And all that's missing is not you per se, but our listeners.
So I honestly, I was surprised at the location, right? Because I don't think a lot of people know about Chicken and Pickle unless you play pickleball. So Chicken and Pickle is actually a pickleball facility that serves food, obviously chicken. And the pickle, they got pickles and stuff like that, like food-wise, but the pickle's for pickleball. And it's at 1761 Burlington Street, North Kansas City. It's on Sunday from 5:30 to 7.
Wait a minute. Say that again. What day is it, Ted?
Sunday, not Saturday. It is on Sunday because the game is on Monday. Rally always holds the rally on the eve of the game, not 2 days prior. So it's on Sunday the 26th from 5:30 to 7. There's going to be free giveaways while they last. You get to win a chance to win a signed item. You mentioned, legends coming by. And all the proceeds are going to go to the American Red Cross. So I'm excited about that in particular. My only problem is I actually had Mrs. T call Chicken and Pickle because I'm trying to find a way to play some pickleball when I'm out there. I was going to bring my gear with me. They don't have what's called open play. Open play is basically for those that don't play pickleball. It's like pickup basketball, right? You just go in with some strangers and you go hang out.
Show up, yeah.
The problem is Chicken and Pickle doesn't have open play on Sunday. They only have it on Saturday morning from 7 to 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to be there in time. So if you guys are listening to this and you guys do play, let me know because that means I'm going to bring my gear and bring it out and we'll have a good time. But regardless, it's a cool spot. It'll be fun. You guys, if you do want to get into it for the first time, you can actually rent courts when you're out there. I saw some spots that are still available to reserve. And it's just going to be fun to be amongst all the burgundy and gold, right? You had mentioned that all the hotels and everything are sold out. I do think that there's going to be a lot of us going out there. I'm seeing a ton of people on social media saying, hey, I'm going to Kansas City. Where's the Skins tailgate at? Guys, I hate to break it to you. I got no idea. I'm going to a Chiefs tailgate. I'm not going to a Skins tailgate. I don't know if you got a spot, though.
So here's the deal. What normally happens is this. Because we have fans around the globe, and we even have fans in Kansas City. Yes, we do. At the rally, normally what happens is someone comes to me either at the rally or before the rally, and I'll make an announcement of where the tailgate will be. Now, like Ted said, if you live in Kansas City, you may not know that we're having a rally. That's why we're talking about it right now. And I'm going to do some radio spots to get it well publicized because we know that they broadcast Commander's information. So with that being said, I know that this is going to be a huge rally simply because Kansas City is one of those teams that we don't play very often. I think the last time we played them was 2016 in Kansas City. So I was there, and if everybody remembers, that's the game that we almost won with Josh Doxson dropping the pass in the end zone. Perfect pass. The week before, he caught the pass. No, yes, he missed that pass in Kansas City, and then we went to Seattle, and he caught that pass, putting us in range to score a touchdown. So Josh Doxson, he truly was, the agony of defeat. So, but he redeemed himself the week after, or I could have it backwards. But nevertheless,
it's been a while since we've been out there.
Yes,
it was the last time we played them was on Monday Night Football in October 2nd, 2017. We lost 29-20.
Yep. So. And so the fact of the matter is, everyone and their mom is going to be there. And yes, this is kid friendly. We're going to be on a rooftop. We're actually going to take over.
You don't got to warn Chicken and Pickle to put some leggings on this time?
No, I don't have to do that. Thank goodness. I'll never forget walking into that place and my eyes lit up. Woo! All right. But the rooftop is gorgeous. We're going to be, like I said, all around the whole venue. I can't wait to see you guys there. We've got DJ Naughty Boy on the ones and twos. He DJ'd the rally in Atlanta if you were there. So, hey, look, it's up to you guys to show up and show out, because Chicken and Pickle basically says, we don't think that you have the juice to bring all those people here. And I said, I can show you better than I can tell you. So, and I'm hoping that my reputation continues to flourish and we bring a lot of people in burgundy and gold to Chicken and Pickle on Sunday night.
Yeah, man, I'm looking at this rooftop. It is absolutely beautiful, right? It just, the entire place, the entire venue, they've got cornhole boards. They've got like giant tic-tac. It's just having the DJ there. It's just going to be such a fun time, man. I'm looking at this menu. They got smoked wings. They got fried pickles. They got some deviled eggs. I'm going to have one of each, right? This is just, I cannot wait to get out there. It's going to be my first road game for the season. And I'm just looking forward to, finally going on an SB events trip. So it's going to be fun, man. And last show you talked about cake without icing, right? We're not even going to talk about the game yet, right? The game is the game. To me, this weekend is about hanging out with our burgundy and gold brothers and sisters and having a good time, right?
Yep.
And Monday will handle itself. We have no control over what happens on Monday. We have no control over who's going to play, how they're going to play, what's going to happen during that game. All we can control is how much fun we have prior to that. And best believe we're going to have a damn good time when we're out there.
Oh, definitely. And that's what I try to tell people. If you are coming solely just for the game, then you're going to be upset possibly. But if you're coming to take in the food, meet new people that possibly you've only interacted with through the internet and see new things, then that's what the trip is all about. That's what the trip is all about, guys. And like you said, Ted, Monday is going to take care of itself. You control what you control, going to a different place, seeing a new stadium, meeting new friends, trying new food, and hey, hanging out with the rally captain and Tailgate Ted.
There you go, man.
What more could you ask for?
A couple of legends, maybe. I mean,
that's true,
right? We don't know which legends. You don't know which legends are going to show up. I just do know from past rallies you have hosted, Tana has been there, BMitch has been there, and I do know. I think that London has stopped by in the past. And speaking of BMitch in London, Brian Mitchell and London Fletcher have advanced in the Hall of Fame consideration.
Love it.
Let's see, the Modern Era Player Screening Committee, they submitted 50 individuals who are up for consideration. So BMitch and London are part of that 50. The next up is the semifinal vote, which isn't going to happen. It's actually going to dwindle that down to 25 players. So in regards to special teams, BMitch is the only special teams player that was nominated. I mean, okay, if you want to talk about Adam Vinatieri, Gary Anderson, Shane Leckler, a punter and a kicker, fine. But BMitch was the only special teamer that was in there. And then from a linebacker perspective, it's London Fletcher, James Harrison, Luke Kuechly, and Terrell Suggs. And not going to get into stats and everything else. To me, London and B should be in by now, right? And I'm hoping this means that come August next year, we're all going to be partying up in Canton and
I
finding a
sure
place to
will.
rally up there to support B in London once they actually get in.
Yeah, that sounds great to me, man. I can't, once again, I can't wait. And once again, guys, life is what you make it. You put your own strawberry on top of it and have fun with it. And we know that if BMitch, well, not if, but when he gets in, we're gonna party like Prince says, 1999.
It's going to be a damn good time, man. I just fingers crossed because they deserve it. Actually, you know what? I might bust out my
Definitely.
BMitch Hall of Fame T-shirt for the rally, man, and just go from there because it's a crime to me that there's no Devin Hester without a Brian Mitchell.
Yeah.
Right? It's just some of these players that are in over our guys. I do feel some of it was discrimination against the team, partially because of who our owner was, and partially because
Mm-hmm.
some of the backlash about the name.
The name, yeah,
And
yeah.
those things have changed, right? The negative connotation when it comes to Washington is gone now.
It's a new day.
So
Yeah.
these guys have these voters. Hopefully, they do what they need to. And honestly, guys, it's going to be on us too. Once it gets closer to make sure we let people hear why they deserve to be in. The only reason why Art got in finally after he got in was because of the fan pushback to make sure that they understood that Art was super deserving. And for him to get in when Daryl got in, I don't know a lot of us that were up there, but I was there that day. Man, we took over Canton, right? That entire place was burgundy and gold through and through. And I can only imagine what it would be if Fletch and B actually got in the same time too, because best be sure
Mm.
it'd be a repeat.
Oh man. Can you imagine that? But hey, we'll let that simmer. We got a game to talk about, brother.
Yeah, man. Let's jump into it, right? So
Yeah.
I was a little annoyed when I heard the news that Jayden is officially out for the game. And the reason why I'm saying that is it's only Wednesday. The team had today off. Typically, Tuesday is their off day, but because we play on Monday, Wednesday is the off day. They don't actually practice until Thursday. So there was no need to say anything, right? To me, it's part of the gamesmanship to not actually let the Chiefs know who to prepare for, right? Yes, Jayden has to show up on an injury report. He could have been a DNP on the injury report, hamstring, but they came out, I think it was Ian Rappaport or Schefter, one of the two, talking
Mm-hmm.
NFL head said he's officially out. And then JP and a couple other media guys were saying, you know what, it's actually a good thing that it came out this early because it gives Mariota just 100% of the reps of practice. From
Yep.
my perspective, Marcus was going to get all the reps anyway, right? You didn't have to say something right now if there was a chance because DQ did say it was a minor hamstring. I mean, let's see if I can play that clip of DQ talking about Jayden's injury from the other day, if I can find it. Latest on, I'll add it in here. I just want to.
Well, I think it's a good thing that they went ahead and announced it. Stop playing. No, there's no need for any games to be played. We don't want to continue to talk about it in the media coverage. So Mariota is the guy. Now, obviously, what they're going to say is, well, if it's a minor sprain, then why aren't you allowing him to play or whatever have you? Because he's our franchise. See, I would be like Bill Belichick, real short and sweet. He's our franchise quarterback. No need to let him play. Next.
Yeah,
I already
it's
answered. Already answered. Next.
for those that missed it, this
Answered.
is what DQ said.
Jayden had an MRI on his hamstring today. Good news, not significant or long term, but I don't know the status for Monday night just yet.
So not significant. Those two words together gave some fans some hope. And I understand what you're saying, right? Just, give Mariota, all those reps, everything else, stop playing games. To me, it's part of gamesmanship, right? I like how
Yeah.
hockey does it, where they just say it's a lower body injury, it's an upper body injury. The NFL gets super specific about it. And I remember, I want to say it was B or someone else, an alumni, saying how they don't actually, some of them would never tell the trainers that they were hurt because the other team would look at the injury report and then go after that specific part of you that was hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's just be real. Everyone wants to get an advantage. We're 11.5-point dogs now. I think it opened up at 9. Now that it's official that Jayden's out at 11.5, we need every advantage we can get. So if it meant that the Chiefs were going to have to prepare potentially for some of Jayden, because they only get so much practice time. So if it meant that they're going to have to potentially prepare for Jayden and Mariota and split their focus to a degree, I would have liked that focus to be split as long as possible, right? Because there have been times where DQ did not say anything. I mean, the last time Jayden got banged up, we didn't know until Friday that he wasn't going to play. We know until Friday that he wasn't going to make the flight out to LA for that Chargers game. So saying it now to me felt a little premature, but there's obviously some kind of logic behind it. I just wish we would have kept it under wraps a little bit longer.
Hey, it goes back to Rigo. I'm running the ball over there. Stop me. Like you said, money's going to take care of itself. I don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with the questions. Get it out in the open right now, and hopefully we'll see the young man in next week when we play Seattle.
Yes.
Seattle.
Yeah, we got the Seahawks. Oh, I mean, honestly, we talked last pod about some of the fan base just driving me personally crazy, right? So listening to the radio today, people are calling in saying the season's done, just pack it up, just give up. I tweeted out just because of what someone replied back to me with, right? This guy sent me a message saying, just put him in season-ending IR. There isn't anything to play for. It's week 8, right? We're 3-4. It's week 8, and you've got some on the fan base that are already giving up. I don't understand how, these people can call themselves fans.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. There are how many more weeks left? Right? And you're jumping off the ship already? There are 10 games left in this season.
Can you believe that?
Right? 10 games left in the season. We wait all offseason long for football. We finally have it back. And now you're ready just to say, I'm done. Yeah. How can you actually call yourself a fan? Right? And last time I checked, there are 52 other guys on this roster. Are you just a Jayden fan? Or are you not a Washington fan? Do you not care about anyone else on the team? Do you not care about how the team does? Or do you only care about 5 for whatever reason? And don't get me wrong. I want Jayden to be healthy. I want him to be out there. But realistically, there are other guys on this team, on this roster, that deserve to have their backs taken care of as well by this fan base, right? You guys are just jumping ship. And it's a vocal minority, in my opinion. But if you look at my timeline, it looks like a majority.
Yep, they're chirping. But what's my trademark saying? Which is trademark, by the way. You rep it hard or you don't rep it at all. And I got to tell you, you guys aren't repping it hard because, as I said, I'm the captain. I'll go down with the ship. And that's how I feel. And I'm going to be honest with you guys as much as I want you to be honest with me. I got faith in the burgundy and gold. I'm not saying they're going to win or they're going to lose. I just got faith in the burgundy and gold. And they're going to put the best product on the field to handle the Kansas City Chiefs. That's how I feel.
To me, I don't want to give it away. I don't think we're going to win this game, right?
Okay.
But I don't think that we should pack up and just not even play the game. I got people replying. One guy, I don't even want to say their name on Twitter, but one guy said, just let Terry and Debo rest another week. We need a win versus Seattle or the season's done, right? You have 17 games in a season. That's it. So you're just going to automatically forfeit this game? You just don't even want them to show up? And I know EB from the Junkies was joking when he said, just don't even fly out there. Just keep the team home, right?
Just get forfeit, huh? Just forfeit.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. Just, call out sick and just give the Chiefs the win, right? And yes, the Chiefs are rolling now. They're 4-3, right? We're 3-4. Okay, if we go to 3-5, yeah, it's going to suck, right? It's a possibility that's going to happen. But I do appreciate Al Galdi sending this tweet out. And I do miss Al Galdi. He used to do like Go-Go Wednesdays on 9
Oh, yeah, Go-Go Thursday.
Go-Go Thursdays, okay.
Yep.
So Al put this out, and it says, a struggling Washington team starting a backup quarterback, against the team with a high-powered offense on the road on Monday Night Football in late October. And it's a picture of Colt McCoy, right? And I get it, guys. The odds are stacked against us to win this game. But to give up before they've even flipped a coin, and then to give up on the entire season in week 8, I mean, Rally, you're right, man. I wish that they just didn't rep it at all, because to me, it's embarrassing, right? It's embarrassing it's an embarrassing look for the fan base, because I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. You guys aren't fans. Just because one guy went down, you're not going to support the team anymore? You're not a fan. You're not a fan of the team. You care more about your fantasy football team, who maybe you drafted Jayden, than you do about the actual team.
Well, this reminds me of, how often do you date? Because you sound like you see a fine looking woman and you say, "Oh, I can't talk to her. I can't talk to her. I better go home." Hey, you don't know what could happen once you say hello. So come on, guys, don't pack it up. There's 17 games for a reason. For a reason. You know, so let it play out. And if we don't win, we don't win. But you live to fight another day. You do. There are going to be games that we are going to win. And here's the thing about the NFL Football Association, Football League, whatever you want to call it. The same thing that happens to us can happen to other teams, and we limp into the playoffs, and we know how it can go. Yeah, I say it playoffs because it can happen. It can. So just let it play out, guys. Don't give up just yet.
I wish the ones that would give up would just give up, right? Just go silent, right? Because, I mean, I got a guy here that messaged, tweeted back saying, he is injury and fumble prone. Time to start thinking about a new quarterback. Really? This donk is giving up on Jayden Daniels, who took us to the NFC Championship game last year, was the rookie of the year, and because he had 2 fumbles and got hurt again, you want to draft someone else now? Right? It just, I hate even giving this guy any light, but that's some in this fan base.
The thought process, yeah.
And so what I'm hoping is those of you out there that are positive, I'm not saying being a blind homer. I didn't think we were going to win last weekend. I picked us to lose against the Cowboys, just being realistic, right? I don't think we're going to win this week, but to just say, some are saying tank the season for a draft pick in week 8, right? It's like these people have never faced adversity before in their life.
That's what I said. They're afraid to talk to the fine girl at the club or the grocery store or whatever have you, because you think she's out of your league. But if you don't give it a shot, of course you'll never get anywhere. So, that's the difference between yes and no. It's definitely a no if you don't say anything. So if you just go ahead and don't even show up, then you automatically took an L. But guess what? Mahomes he could fumble, pick 6. You don't know. Kelsey, he does a little toss pass in the middle of the field. Somebody bats it down, fumbles the ball. You don't know. That oblong pigskin can do wonderful things in your favor as well as it can hurt you. We don't know until the game is played.
We have no idea, right? I mean, there's a reason why Vegas makes money and these places make money, right? At week 8 last year, we were 4-4, right? I mean, the things turn around where yes, the defense has a problem right now, right? Obviously, it's not just Jayden that's an issue, but Terry and Debo are set to practice this week, right? If you give Mariota some weapons, right, that's more than Jayden had last week. When he was out there, that's more than Mariota had prior when Jayden was banged up, right? So
think about this. Hypothetically, if Terry comes back, which we don't know, we'll know later on, but you got Terry, you got Debo, and you got Chosen, and you got Lane. We've got some talent on the field.
Don't forget Luke.
And Luke, exactly, Luke.
Touchdown machine.
We can spread the ball around, and they won't be ready for it. So you guys need to think about the upside. I see the upside. I really do. Like you, Ted. I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to win. I'm not going to be a blind homer, as you said. But I do see where you can do some things that'll shock you, shock the system, and that's going to come down to also Cliff calling a good game. This ain't the time to doggone be afraid. You go in all guns blazing, and you guys are like this. What do you got to lose? Especially when you already tanked the season.
I remember going up to Philly on a Monday night when they brought out Sylvester Stallone to freaking midfield for the coin toss, playing his dumb Rocky music because all those morons up there think he's actually a boxer, right? Not Sylvester Stallone. They actually think he's Rocky Balboa, and seeing every single pundit saying Philly, 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 right? And we ended up going up there, whooping that ass, and Chris Samuels taking a bow in the end zone after the game, waving goodbye, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember the Steelers, right? During COVID, being undefeated, that game getting moved, right? Yeah. Things have happened in the past where we have surprised people. We've surprised ourselves. We've surprised the world. And Mariota also won, right? He's the second pick in the draft, just like Jayden was, right? The guy is a vet, and they kept him here for a reason, right? So I just giving up before they even play the game, I'll never get. I'm not asking you guys to put money on the game. I'm not saying bet your mortgage on the game or anything like that. But I'm just saying, are you really a fan if you just don't even want to support these guys anymore, right? And honestly, I think free agency kind of killed some of that. You and I didn't grow up in free agency, right? Free agency came afterwards while we've been fans, but people didn't jump around as much. In fantasy football, I honestly think that that's partially what's killed some rooting for this fan base, because they care more about individual players than they do the actual team itself. And
the betting, yeah.
I stopped playing fantasy football. I've talked about it on the pod multiple times just because of having conversations with Cooley and some of the guys at the facility about, how all it is. I remember people getting on others because so-and-so didn't make one more catch. And the spread was 3.5 catches, not 3, right? And just, to me, I'm not saying, obviously, you guys listen to this, you know that Rally and I are ride or die. We have stuck through this, through how many name changes and how many BS owners and scandals and congressional hearings and this and that. I'm not expecting everyone to be as, I don't want to say resilient, but as much of a fan as we are. All I'm saying is, guys, it is week 8, okay? Mm-hmm. If we lose this game, we go to 3-5. We have a chance to bounce back against Seattle at 4-5, right? I mean, Detroit has a bunch of banged up secondary. We beat Detroit last year. Not saying it's the same team. Detroit's not the same team. We're not the same team. But to just give up this early in the season when we have all waited so long for the season to get here, if you guys thought that we were going to get 12.5 wins, Rally and I told you at the beginning of the season that I don't know if that's going to happen because our schedule is tougher. Right. But realistically, the goal is to get back into the playoffs because then anything goes. And we're not out of that yet. We're not mathematically eliminated by any means.
But the way you guys are talking, there's not even a shot. Now, this is what I want to happen. If you're giving up and we hypothetically, for whatever reason, make it in, give your jersey up. Give it up. That's what you got to do. If you've given up this point, then and we make it that far, you got to give it up.
I mean, put another one on, right? Change your profile picture to another jersey at that point, because it's just, to me, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing as a fan of this team to see some in this fan base, and I get it. Everyone's, opinions are like assholes, man. Everyone's got one.
Everybody's got one.
I'm just seeing a lot of Twitter assholes out there that are trying to bring everybody down. And it's only Wednesday. And honestly, I'm not even bothering replying to you guys. I'm just ignoring you and moving on. The ones that, I'm not saying blind positivity, but the ones that are saying, right, our friends from Ref the District, they retweeted what I put and they said, it's a marathon. That couldn't be more correct. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a 17-game season. All right. And who knows what's going to happen down the road. Whoever's in first now, I mean, what if, and I'm not wishing this on anybody, what if Jared Goff goes down, right? We saw what happened. I don't know if we all saw, but on Monday Night Football, Mike Evans finally came back, ended up breaking his collarbone.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, this is
don't wish it upon anybody.
No, not by any means, but this is a very rough game, and injuries happen and things happen, and who you think is going to be on top in week 1 isn't necessarily who's going to be on top in week 18. All right. And no one thought Tampa was going to be where they are right now. I mean, they thought they're going to be good, but not this good. Who sees how they bounce back after losing Evans? Right? I understand he was hurt before, but realistically, there's a lot of football left, guys.
And I'm here for it. Give me the smoke. I'm here for it.
I can't wait, man. Honestly, I wasn't looking forward to the game as much, but I'm happy to go. You know, we're doing a tour at Arrowhead. I can't wait to get out there. I'm never going to call it Geehaw Field. I mean, what the hell is, I'm sure it's like some big pharmaceutical company or something. Like what
government insurance.
Okay.
Government insurance healthcare. Yeah.
So are you telling me that the field's closed because the government shut down? Are we not going to get our tour?
I didn't say that. No. We're not even going to talk about that, brother. We're not going there. Well, this field is going to be open and we're going to check it out.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Can't wait to take pictures and show all of you guys what you're missing. You know what I heard also, Ted? Well, might as well sell all your packages that you got going to Kansas City, see if you can get your money back. I was like, what are you guys talking about? Those are the people who go out of town strictly for the game and the game only. I go out of town for so much more. And when people say Kansas City owes me nothing, or last week Dallas owes me nothing, is because of all the things they did in Dallas, you know? Yeah. So I got to tell you, as much as I hate the Cowboys, the city of Dallas owes me nothing. And no, I did not have on cowboy boots.
I was actually wondering if you wore your boots when you were out there. And I mean, even for the rally, you probably would have fit in a Bar Libre, man, with the cowboy boots on. Cowboy boots and some leggings. I mean, would have been nice.
Wait a minute. Moving right along here.
I'm referring to their Instagram, man. No, but
me in leggings and cowboy boots? Come on, man.
Hey, it's, to each their own. But
when in Rome.
So when in Kansas City, if you guys are going out there, make sure you go to the rally, right? Chicken and pickle on Sunday, not Saturday, right? If there is going to be a tailgate the next day, follow Rally Captain on social media at Rally Captain. Follow me at Tailgate Ted. I'll tweet it out. I'll put it out there. I'm not keeping it a secret that I'm going out there for the game, right? It's going to be a fun time regardless. And I know Burgundy and Gold are rolling deep. And when you're out there, represent, right? Don't cover up those colors, right?
No.
It's going to be a fun time, man.
Yeah. Kansas City's a good city. It's not like some of these other cities that we've gone to where they try to say stupid stuff to you. I mean, obviously you got some aspect of fans that will always be that way, but for the most part, Kansas City is very welcoming. They're not like some of the other places.
No, definitely not. And I mean, you talk about the cake without icing and other trips. I do know some other people going on some other trips with you. This is just one of the most recent away games we got coming on the deck. I think the next one after this is Spain, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I can't believe that is just 4 games away. Right around. I'm just wondering if they're still going to have their head coach by then. But regardless, man, I can't wait for this trip. Right. If you guys get a chance, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be tweeting about SB events and the entire thing. It just, some of you guys you're close to the ledge, just take a couple steps back. Right. Take a couple steps back. Rally and I got your back. Right. We're all in this together. For those of you that already jumped ship, you're on your own now. But the rest of you guys that are on the fence, it's week 8.
Yeah. Yeah. Simmer down. Because we're going to be all right. One way or the other. And I look at it like this. We're going to win together and we'll lose together. But the main point is we're together. We will not leave a burgundy and gold fan behind. And I truly mean that straight up, because a lot of people talk about it, but I bleed burgundy and gold. And if you've heard my toast is 0-17 or 17-0. We rep the burgundy and gold until the day we're dead and cold. And I mean that.
You need to make that a video, man, for some of those that haven't had a chance to toast with you out there in the lots, because I think some people need a reminder. I really do.
Yep. Well, hey, I hear the music playing in the background. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to give us a little bit of your time, and we greatly appreciate it. Remember, you rep it hard, or you don't rep it at all. Rally Captain, Tailgate Ted, DMV Mess Hall. Oh, see you later in Kansas City, baby. We're out.